Good morning, friends. I'm just going to share with you some ways to make your life easier for your secretaries and yourself to creating class lists. So I'm going to start off with Belfield and as an example school, and we're going to create a class list. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the magnifying glass to get everybody in the building. So we have 296 students. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to click on, I have my selection of 296. I'm going to click on list students. So in here, there are some fields that I want to have so that we can create some class lists with some information that we usually use. So student number, last, first, grade, level, gender, SPED, ELL, and let's see, lunch status. So if I have these fields, student underscore number, last first, grade underscore level, gender, SPED, ELL, and lunch status, just exactly like this, I can click submit. And what this will do, it will give me a list of all the students with all that information in it. So once I get that loaded, I can click on export CSV file and open that up. I'll move that over for you so you can see. And I'm going to highlight all the rows. And if I double click somewhere between the column headings, it will make those exactly how I want it to do. So if I wanted to highlight it and put it in a Google Doc, I could do that, and so on and so forth. So I have all the information I need, and I'm going to sort this. So I highlight the field or highlight the columns, and I go to data, sort, and I tell it what I want to sort by. So I'm going to sort by column C. So that's grade level. And then I want to do column B. So that's going to sort by grade level first, then last first name. So I say, okay, so here's what we have. I like to use filters because filters make life a little easier for me. So I'm going to highlight that top row. I'm going to click on filter. Oh, hold on. Highlight the whole spreadsheet by clicking on here. I'm going to click on filter. And I'm going to just take a look at my kindergartners to be first graders. So I click on OK. So this is the list I have. So I'm going to say in this column, I'm going to just put Smith, Jones, Smith, Jones, Dawson. These are teachers. Dawson, Smith, Jones. Or another way we could do it is say, okay, I just want to separate out all the females. And so I'm going to alternate like this. I'll go Smith, Jones, Dawson, Smith, Jones, Dawson, Smith, Jones, Dawson, and so on and so forth. So I separate them out. I'm going to make sure that Dawson doesn't have both ELO kiddos. I'm going to make sure that our SPEDs are separated out and so on and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and make that bigger. Smith, Jones, whoops. I'm going to fill out the rest of these. Dawson, Smith. So on and so forth. Now, what I can do with this list is I'm going to take the filter off because I see that the triangle isn't above the column heading for H. So I'm going to take the filter off. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in. So I'm going to say filter. It's being poopy. Delete. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say I want to know all the kids in the Smith class. So these are the kids in the Smith class. So if you have a spreadsheet set up like this so that student ID numbers are listed here, what you can do, or what the secretary can do then, is I can take this list and I can copy it. And then if I come over to PowerSchool, this is a fabulous thing that has been a time saver for so many. In the past, the secretaries have gone and selected by hand. So they want this kid, this kid. They've taken the list and they've basically selected those kids by hand. And they've updated the selection and then they put the kids in the class. But the beauty of this new feature called MultiSelect is you can take those student ID numbers that you had in this and you copied them. So we've got Gemma Adler, Blackburn, Clark, Cox, Front, and so forth. If I come over here and I paste those numbers in and do a search, it will give me just those kiddos, Adler, Blackburn, Clark, Cox, Fronin, whatever. And then I can go ahead and enter those kiddos into a class. So I'm not going to do it because these kids are already in a class. But the beauty of this is I can go to mass enroll. I can say these kids are all going to go in Shay's class. I'm going to search. And then I can find the homeroom class, kindergarten homeroom, first period, and boom, those kids are in that class. So this is just another way to help your secretaries, maybe help you decide how to separate out your classes. Thank you. Have a great day.